Football Facts presents 11 great clubs with great history, which didn't have recent success. Number 11. Nuremberg. Until 1968, the team had been able to win 9 German championships and at that time was by far the most successful team in Germany. On the following season, however, the decision of its head coach Max Merkel to replace the current team to newcomers, thinking that the current team was too old, led into relegation. It took them almost a decade to return on the top flight, and since then, the team is moving from the first to the second division continuously. The only time that it could win something was in 2007, where it managed to win the German Cup. Number 10. Leeds United. Leeds was considered as one of the best teams in England throughout the years. It won 3 local championships but was also successful in European competitions. It won the Intercities Cup twice, while it managed to reach the finals of both European Cup and Cup Winners' Cup. Leeds won its last championship in 1992, but after that it failed to win anything else. During the late 1990s and early 2000s, a very talented team was formed, featuring players like Rio Ferdinand, Alan Smith, Harry Kewell, Paul Robinson, Lee Bowyer, Ian Hart, and Jonathan Woodgate. The team participated in Champions League with some very good performances and also reached the semi-final of UEFA Cup. After many financial troubles, the team was forced to sell many of its star footballers and was eventually relegated. It failed to get promotion to the top flight since 2004 and even played for the third flight in some seasons. Currently, the team is playing on the second flight of English football. Number 9. Reims. The French club has won 6 French championships between 1949 and 1962. It also reached the European Cup final twice, but in both cases lost against Real Madrid. In 1979, after many financial troubles, the team was relegated to the second division of France. After 33 years, where the team was playing in lower divisions, it managed to return to the top flight. This didn't last long, as it was relegated again in 2016 to the second division, where it currently plays. Number 8. Genoa. Though its successful years go back almost a century, Genoa is the 4th most successful team in Italy. In fact, in 1924, Genoa won its 9th and last championship. Its next title came in 1937, which was the Italian Cup. After that, the team was between the first and second division, having participation in Division 3 as well. During the last 10 years, Genoa managed to establish itself on the top flight, staying away from relegation troubles and in many cases battling for a European ticket. The success of the past, however, is something that the team will hardly be able to repeat. Number 7. Aston Villa. Another historic club, which won its last silverware in 1996 by winning the League Cup. Aston Villa managed to win 7 English championships, 7 FA Cups, 5 League Cups and 1 European Cup. The historic team of Birmingham was one of the most successful English teams at the beginning of the English competitions. Between its 6th and 7th championship there is a gap of 71 years. It came on the season 1980-81, and the following season the team lifted the European Cup. Since then, however, the team was able to win only 2 League Cups and was never able to challenge for big things. In 2016 the team was even relegated from the top division. Number 6. Torino. During the 1940s, Torino was the strongest team in Italy. It managed to win 5 Italian championships and 1 Italian Cup. It all ended in 1949 when the plane carrying the team after a friendly game against Benfica crashed, killing the entire team. After the disaster, the team had a decline but managed its way back to the top patiently. In 1976, the team was able to win its 7th championship. That was the last championship for the team, which soon started a decline. In 1992, the team reached the UEFA Cup final but lost to Ajax, and in 1993 won its last major trophy, which was the Italian Cup. After a period of difficult economical situation and relegation to the second division, the team returned on the top flight in 2006. In 2009 it was relegated again and won promotion again in 2012. Since then it plays on the top flight, winning the European ticket once. For sure it does not look like the team of the past, but at least it didn't have troubles with relegation. Number 5. Everton. The Blues of Merseyside have won 9 championships and they are the 4th most successful team in England. Their last title, however, came in 1987. Their last FA Cup came in 1995, and since then, the team has not been able to win any silverware. Everton is one of the only 6 clubs that never got relegated after Premier League was established in 1992, but was never able to challenge the title since then. The team has won a Cup Winners' Cup in 1985 as well. Though it never faces relegation troubles, it is unable to find its way back to the top. In fact, Everton is playing continuously on the top flight since 1954 and is the team with most appearances on the highest level of English football. The success of the past, however, is not enough to bring the team back to the top. Number 4. Hungary. The Hungarian national team was once one of the best teams in the world. On the World Cup of 1938 it reached the final where it lost against Italy. Their return on the World Cup came in 1954 where it impressed the world. With players like Puskás, Kocsis, and Csiba, Hungary crashed every opponent on its way to the final. There it would meet West Germany that it had won on the group stage 8-3. Inside 8 minutes, the Magyars got 2 goals in front, but West Germany managed to turn things around and won the game 3-2, leaving the Hungarians in disbelief. After that it can show a 3rd and 4th place on the European Championship but nothing more. It has been unable to qualify for the World Cup since 1986. For the Euro Cup it had to qualify since the 1972. It was able to do so in 2016, where it had a quite successful tournament, finishing top of its group. It was knocked out by Belgium in round 16 after 4-0 defeat. For sure, Hungary will need to do many things in order to reach the success of the past. Number 3. Borussia Mönchengladbach. On the decade of 1970, Gladbach dominated Germany by winning the German Bundesliga 5 times. It also won a German Cup and 2 UEFA Cups. It was runner-up twice for Bundesliga and twice for the UEFA Cup. In 1977 the team reached the European Cup final but failed to lift the trophy against Liverpool. At the beginning of 1980s the team had to sell some of its players in order to be financially efficient. This had a cost on its achievements. The team managed to challenge the title but was not able to do so. Their next title came in 1995, which was the German Cup. In 1999 the team was relegated, and for some seasons it was between top and second divisions. After it won promotion in 2008, the team managed to find some its brightness, participating on both the Champions League and the Europa League. The next years will show if the team will be able to find its way back to the top. Number 2. Saint-Étienne. When you have won the French Championship 10 times and your last was in 1981, this speaks on its own. Saint-Étienne is the most successful team in France as far as local titles. All 10 titles came between 1957 and 1981 when Saint-Étienne had a very strong team. During these years it also won 6 French Cups. In 1976 the team reached the European Cup final where they met Bayern Munich. After a very good performance the French side lost 1-0, as the team left the pitch in tears. After 1981 the team faced financial troubles and had never been able to reach the top again. It spent many seasons on the second division. After 2004 the team plays continuously on the top flight but was unable to reach the top. It can only show some appearances on the Europa League. Number 1. Athletic Bilbao. Bilbao has a great history in Spanish football and can be proud that it is one of the 3 teams that never got relegated. It played all seasons of the Spanish top division and has won the La Liga title 8 times and the Copa del Rey 23 times. Its last success, however, came in 1984 where the team lifted the La Liga title. Bilbao can be proud of something else as well. The club has an in regulation that prevents transfers on players that are not of Basque origins. This diminishes the chance of winning big things, but gives the chance to young footballers to come through its youth ranks. Comparing to other teams in Spain, it can be considered successful. It avoids relegation easily, and usually participates in European competitions. As far as titles, however, it is hard to find its way to the top since Barcelona and Real Madrid spend millions on creating very strong teams. Do you think that we should have included some other clubs here? Comment below. Thanks for watching.